Hello, nice to talk to you again. Let's see how you can support your preschool child's social and emotional development. The process of growing up involves learning to relate and interact with other people and to understand and control your own emotions. A robust social and emotional base in early childhood strongly influences children's future positive attitudes and behaviors, academic performance, career path, and adult health. Each day you help your child feel safe, secure, and loved. You are laying the foundation for a healthy social and emotional development of your child. So let's discuss some suggestions based on age which will assist parents and early childhood caregivers to strengthen children's social and emotional development. So let's start with infants up to 2 years old. Here are some of the things you can do. Create a predictable development environment. Right from the time of their birth, it's essential for children to feel safe and loved in order to develop a strong social and emotional foundation. Manage the expectations you have for your child's behavior and learning. Remain sensitive to their unique needs. Then get to know your child and respond to their lead. Pay attention to what your child feels curious about, how they are feeling, or what activities they enjoy. Listen carefully to what their behavior is saying to determine how to respond and to schedule your daily activities around their interests. Is the baby looking at you peacefully or smiling at you? They want to engage. Smile back, speak, sing, and interact with them. Is the baby cranky, uneasy, or looking away? They may be overwhelmed, so reduce noise and action, talk softly, and cuddle them. Be an emotional role model. Infants learn by watching their parents and caregivers. Respond calmly to situations, express and show kindness to others. Talk, read, and sing to your child every day. These simple interactions make young children feel wanted and reinforce their early development. Offer wholehearted, receptive, and consistent care. Smile, giggle, and snuggle with infants often throughout the day. Learn to understand their cues and meet their needs attentively. Set and sustain reliable routines. Knowing what to expect during the day helps infants feel safe and secure. Establish basic rules. Start establishing a few basic rules to help create the concept. For example, be safe, be kind, and take care of your things. Then slowly teach them what they need to do to follow these rules. For example, be safe can mean don't go out alone or don't touch a knife. Play simple social games. Simple games like peekaboo will teach turn-taking and passing, an important element for future social development. Imitate infants. Imitate their facial expressions and sounds. It teaches them relating to others. Say what you think your child is feeling. This shows to the infant that you are paying attention to their needs and are there for them. Allow and encourage children to express their feelings. Provide them with playthings. Give your child age-appropriate toys and books that they can safely explore. Create the space for them to discover and play autonomously. Use power words. Start teaching short, powerful words and phrases that they can use, such as stop or I don't like that. Establish the link between behavior and consequence. Help your child begin to learn that all behavior has a consequence. Guide their behavior to allow them to make links between their actions and what happens in response. Demonstrate what you tell. When talking with your child about what they should do, use gestures and other visual clues to show them. Now let's look at working with toddlers, which is from 2 to 3.5 years of age. Most of the things that we talked about for infants are great for toddlers too. But here are some more to address the developmental needs of toddlers. Foster a predictable development environment. Nurture a positive relationship between yourself and your toddler. Talk to them often by making eye contact and saying their name. Throughout the day, make time for one-on-one interaction with them, even if it's a quick hug, a smile, or a positive word. Listen actively. The most important child development tool you have is active, empathetic listening. Detect when your child is feeling a strong emotion such as excitement, anger, or sadness. Move close to the child, bringing your body to their level. Establish eye contact and offer a gentle touch to help the child register that you are listening. Repeat back what the child is telling you through words and gestures in language that they can understand. Reflect the same tone that they are expressing. Your tone, actions, and facial expressions allow a child with limited language ability to tell that you understand what they are feeling. Make available playful group activities. Create opportunities for your child to be together with other children of similar ages. Place toys on the floor and allow children to play and explore together. Offer your child choices. Create opportunities throughout the day to your child to choose activities, toys, or snacks. It makes them feel heard, engaged, and in control. Show your child how to share and take turns. Make it easy for your child to learn how to share and take turns by teaching them through daily routines. Encourage companionship. Toddlers normally play next to each other instead of with peers. Use this parallel play to give children the chance to exercise sharing, taking turns, and resolving conflict. Foster positive behaviors. Help your child develop positive behaviors. Stay aware of your child's individual developmental markers and adjust your expectations of their behaviors accordingly. Offer a lot of encouragement and set standards in gentle ways. Stay composed. Use plenty of positive feedback and calm reminders as they learn new skills. Focus on what they can and should do rather than using words like don't. For example, say, let's use gentle hands instead of saying don't hit. To help your child label their own feelings, use pictures of different emotions and label them for your child. Help your toddler put their emotional state into words and discuss why they feel a certain way. For example, I sense you're feeling upset. Let's talk to your friend about taking turns. Teach your child ways to manage emotions. Each child is different. See what works for your child. Reinforce new skills. Provide your child with opportunities to practice new skills. Praise your child when they are learning a new skill. Talk about emotions. Find opportunities to identify and describe emotions. Reading stories affords a nice opportunity to link behavior to emotions. For example, the rabbit is running so fast, he seems scared. Be a role model of positive behaviors for your child. Show your child patience, gentleness, and care for others through your everyday interaction. Talk about your own feelings and emotions to model for your child. You may say, it's hard for me to wait for my turn for the truck. I'm going to play with blocks while I wait. And then working with preschoolers who are 3.5 to 5 years old. Further to what we discussed for toddlers, here are some more ideas. Inculcate a sense of community. They are ready for it. Preschoolers are willing partners to build their own little community at home or in classroom. Be responsive to your child's needs. They may be more independent than toddlers, but they still need a great deal of warm and responsive care. Give effective praise. So to make praise effective, describe what you see without generalizing, appraising, or making comparisons. For example, your child finishes a drawing and you notice their picture and they smile. You say, I see a clear blue sky, a bright yellow sun, and thick green grass around the big brown tree. I can see this picture makes you happy, doesn't it? Inform them of the plans in advance. Provide children with a notice before moving from one activity to another, especially when they are transitioning away from doing something fun. For example, in 10 minutes we are going to tidy up your toys and move to the nap time. Remind them, don't be abrupt with the deadline or the transition. Use daily activities to help them develop social skills. Use a number of everyday activities like snack time, outdoor play, and center time to help children practice taking turns, playing together, and engaging in conversation. Incorporate activities that require to work together in a small group to complete a task. Reassure children to communicate in several ways they are comfortable with, like using their language skills, body movements, gestures, and signs. Use books to teach social skills. Read and discuss children's books. Select books that include themes about making friends, taking turns, and cooperating. In the midst of a book, pause to ask your child what they might do in a similar social situation and ponder together on what happens in the story. Allow and encourage your child to express their feelings. Assist your child in describing their feelings. Help them find words to describe how they feel. For example, I can tell you are feeling angry and disappointed. Would you like to tell me why you feel this way? Teach vocabulary by describing your own feelings. For example, I was worried where I left my card but am relieved because it was in my bag. Listen attentively when your preschooler shares their thoughts and feelings. Acknowledge your child's difficult emotions and help them to respond to them. Teach your child to consider how others feel. When reading a story, ask your child to visualize the characters of the story and guess how they might be feeling and why. Convey behavior expectations. Explain to your child what is and is not acceptable behavior and why. Use simple language. Wear socks, please. Use gentle hands. Use them to set expectations and give reminders. Help them practice these expectations and give them feedback about their behavior. Model the behavior you expect from your child. They learn more by watching you than by listening to you. Use non-verbal gestures and contact. For example, moving closer, nodding the head, giving thumbs up, or touching children gently on the shoulder to convey feedback. Offer special attention, hugs, or specific words of praise when due, such as "It made me really happy when you helped your sister clean up today," or "I noticed how properly you are eating your food. Great job." Engage your child in resolving their difficult behavior. Stay calm when a child is not calm. Remain close to them to make sure they don't hurt themselves or others. Teach and practice calming strategies and appropriate responses to children when children are not upset. Help them practice appropriate responses to usual preschool scenarios and offer lots of positive encouragement. If you have been involved in a preschooler's development as a parent or a caregiver, please do let us know in the comments what are the things that work for you. Let others benefit from you. And yes, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Take care. See you next time.